Did you know you have a magic number? Everyone does. Your magic number is the amount of wealth you need to accumulate so work becomes optional. And yes, as you're about to learn, that is possible. For the last 20 years, Stefan Wissenbach, a self-taught multimillionaire, has helped people get their financial lives in order regardless of the economy with a simple but highly effective life planning solution that gives absolute clarity of purpose to your life. And now, the Nightingale Conant Corporation is very pleased to bring you Stefan Wissenbach.
Hello, I'm Stefan Wissenbach. Welcome to the Magic Formula for Success and Happiness. I've got lots of great stuff to share with you, but first I want to talk to you about magic. Isn't magic wonderful? It always has a positive outcome. Magic attitude. The great thing about attitude is that we all have one. The other great thing about attitude is that we all have a choice about whether to adopt a great attitude or a bad attitude. I find it utterly astonishing that so many people choose to operate with a bad attitude. No matter how dire our circumstances, we always have a choice. To help you understand why I believe we always have a choice, let me tell you about my dear late friend, Alex Whitelaw. Alex passed away in 2011, having been diagnosed a couple of years earlier with terminal cancer. He'd only recently turned 50, and he was enjoying life with his wonderful wife and twin sons. As you can imagine, the diagnosis came as a complete shock. Al was one of the most kind, generous, and fun-loving people I'd ever met. No one deserves cancer, and Al certainly didn't. He was a real giver, and it just seemed so unfair. I'd known Al for over 30 years, and if you'd ever met Al before his diagnosis, the first thing that you'd have noticed was his fabulous smile and how he always saw the good in people and situations. He was always so positive, and he really enjoyed life. And then he got this devastating news, and he had to make a choice about how he approached the rest of his life. Given the tragedy of the situation, anyone would have totally understood if he'd have chosen to adopt a negative attitude, because after all, the situation really sucked. However, the choice that Al made was truly inspirational. He came to terms with the diagnosis, and he decided to adopt a fighter's attitude to prolong his life as long as possible, but importantly, to embrace and enjoy every day. Despite being told by medical experts that he had only 12 months to live, 12 months later, he was still enjoying meals out with friends in wonderful restaurants. We had some great times together, and he was still planning all the fun things he wanted to do next, and he was really embracing life.